Like I want people to feel like they're really outrageous, but they're really onto something.
You just read the theory to the camera and then you comment something about it, then we make a pause and we go to the next one.
Okay, theory 1. One day when Steven was just a baby, he licked an onion, and this onion came to life as onion. I really like this theory. I'll think about this. I think, well, Steven's plant powers, he would have had to probably put like an onion seed in his mouth and plant it. But I like this a lot.
Great.
Theory 2, Jasper is actually a fusion. That would be really ironic, wouldn't it? I remember this theory because there was a time when people felt like if a character had eyes with irises and pupils, that might be an indication that they're a fusion. But we've had more single gem characters with eyes and irises, so I wonder if that's not as much of a theory anymore. But Sapphire, for example, where the diamonds all have irises and pupils. I think this theory is really interesting. I wonder, I suppose you'd have to not know where the other gem is on Jasper, but she's very independent, so this would be a tricky thing to write. Theory 3, there are many lapises that control different elements. I love this. This is a really good theory. I don't know if I can say much about this without it being a spoiler, but I will say lapises are very water related. What they use water for, though, is still a little bit of a... That's not something we've shown, how a lapis would normally use water, so... but I really like this. This is really nice. Theory 4, everything we're watching is a future vision from Garnet. This would be tricky because Garnet can see multiple futures, so if everything we're watching was a future vision from Garnet, we'd probably have to make 100 versions of every episode.
Esses são só alguns perigos que me vêm à cabeça.
But that would be really interesting. That would be a really interesting puzzle. It might be easier if everything we were watching was a future vision from Sapphire, because she only sees one. But because Garnet sees so many, this would be really hard. This would be a really hard show to make if this were true.
This is brand new information.
Yeah.
Sapphire only sees one.
I'll tell you all about how their powers work.
Oh, please no.
Yeah. I think I put some of it in the art book. Like, Sapphire's passive, so she sees one future because she doesn't do anything to change it. Garnet sees multiple futures because she sees futures where she does something because she sees the future, because Ruby's proactive. So that's why they see the future differently. Oh. I don't consider that a secret. That's just something we use when we write them. Theory 5. Connie's mom is half human, half gem. Well, that would be really interesting. I think Connie's mom, she was so surprised by the gem fusion experiments in the hospital that I don't think she really had a frame of reference for gems. We always like to talk about what it would be like if there were another character like Steven. In fact, we talk about it a little in Are You My Dad? Where Connie's speculating, oh, you could have a sibling out there that is like you. So I like this theory a lot. She's not, though. I don't want to let people... I feel like I don't want to let anyone down.
Oh, crazy too.
Theory 6. Snake people are real people. This is like snake people are real. Snake people are real people. I like this. I feel like I shouldn't say anything about this. Snake people, or Sneeple, are more of a conspiracy theory in the Steven universe than anything else. So if you want to believe that snake people are real, would be in line with the characters of the show who believe that they're real, but I don't think we're ever going to quite answer this one way or another. Theory 7, Sans from Undertale is actually Steven. I don't think I have the authority to answer this. I think this is something that you would have to ask the Undertale team. But I appreciate the connection. I think Undertale is fantastic. Theory 8, Connie confused with Steven because she... Oh my goodness. Connie confused with Steven because she ingested his saliva from his juice. What a very, this is a really raw way to describe what happened. Steven definitely has an impact on humans. His powers definitely work on humans. They work on Connie, they work on Lars, they work on Greg. I like the thought that they're connected in a special way because of that. I think that the ability to fuse with humans is definitely coming from Steven, but I think that this sort of fits because he needs to have a special relationship with a human being in order for them to connect. I think he needs to have a relationship to them as a gem in order for them to be able to connect, and I think this is a part of that, so this makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for these theories. Some of them are really outrageous, but some of them are really onto something, so I'd really love to see more wild theories if you would comment them below. And please follow Cartoon Network on all our different social platforms. You can find links also below, so please stay in touch.